Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Evil Genius 2, where our plan continues apace. Our plan to, I guess, distract Jubei with music that embarrasses him, and then we're just gonna jump him? We're gonna dogpile him while he's just... I assume Salika knows what we're doing. I certainly don't. While we're working on that, we are trying to also secure some rare earth elements on the world stage here. Our helicopter queue has run out, and we actually have power and stuff, so I guess let's go ahead and hit... Oh no, that's right, mercenaries. Mercenaries were our stopping block. Well, at the moment, we have plenty of money, so maybe we just go make some more mercenaries? Like, okay, if we bounced the science training stuff from this room, and redesign the room a little bit, we could jam probably at least 2 more mercenary training things in here, right? How are we doing on valets and stuff? I know I burned a lot of valets recently. Right now, we have 20. We should probably adjust these values, actually. Now that we know that socialites are basically like 2 valets at once, obviously, we still need to be able to burn valets quickly for mission purposes, but I think I'm going to readjust these numbers. I'm not going to change the total number of minions in the lair that are assigned to social stuff, but... No, you know what? Maybe I am. Maybe that's just going to be an increase in socialites, and we'll also have a ton of valets, because valets are useful. There are always so many agents in my base. And you know what? Maybe I'm going to dial up the guard value too, just so that there's more people waiting to be trained into mercenaries at any time. And the science people, honestly, we probably don't need as many scientists as I have queued us up for. As things stand right now, 26 and... okay, so what I put 32 of these, 24 of those, and 22 of these. That's still like 150 workers, right? I didn't actually do the math. It's less than 150, but it's more than 100. Fewer than 150. So, you know what? We could probably dial these values up. We don't really need that many workers. We probably do need a ton of technicians. We don't have stuff breaking down around the base, but the base is just getting larger all the time. Scientists are good to have... And it looks like both of the other minion types, like, they emerge from the scientists linearly, like, they'll have to become tier 2 scientists and then tier 3 scientists, so we actually do maybe want to have a larger base of these guys just for training purposes, and they can still do general worker work, right? And then, you know what? Maybe, like, way more violence-focused minions. Maybe this is the core problem I'm having with combat, is that there just aren't enough fighters in my base. Okay, everybody get ready to fight. We don't really need to have a lot of just, like, naked workers. I know we pay worker class minions less, but even so. And then, yeah, let's go ahead and, let's dump this stuff. We'll create a second science training area downstairs where all of the good science material is. So, get rid of it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Okay, let's implement some more mercenary training stuff. So we did already create a space for this. We may as well take advantage of it. I do want to keep the hospitality minion stuff up here, though, because obviously, like, this is where it will get used. So if I do something like this, there's a version of this arrangement where I can jam in 3 more of these things, I'm pretty sure. It looks like they only need 1 tile, so this should work if we can just rearrange these a little bit. Honestly, is that good enough? That is good enough. This is a nightmare. Yeah, there's no way to actually stand here. Hold on a second. Let me, why does that have to be that way? Why can't the feet be at the opposite corners? Why can't we just flip the mat? Well, how do I... God, I wish I could dig this middle bit out. I can dig a little bit of it out. I don't know if that helps. Okay, what if I use that? No, I can't do that because we need this space for the guard thing. What if I move this over here, and we turn one of the guard trainers? Then we can move this... what was my plan? We can move this to... That doesn't work? Is that red? Oh, you know what? It's blocking this thing right now. Here. I'm going to pretend I'm going to sell that. There we go. And then we're going to... sorry, we're going to confirm... We're not going to confirm anything. We're going to move this. We're going to cancel this. Confirm.
With either the minions or the training room, boss.
And then, sorry, we have to use the edit command on this to change the cell into a move, which gives us a little bit more space here, which then lets me turn these sideways, which is not quite going to do what I need it to do. Yeah, it's still not quite enough room. Because, like, how long is this thing? I know this is, like, fascinating work here. So this thing is this long. Now let me put it down just so that I can work the space here. So, if we move the valet training modules up against the wall over here... Here, let's fake sell that. Put this here. And this here. I might actually be able to make this work. Alright, confirm. And then... Wait, where is the socialite training thing? Here it is. This is the one that I said I was going to trash. We just untrashulate that and try to find a place to... Nope, it doesn't. It still doesn't quite... Oh, no. It fits right here. No, that makes the area untraversable, though. Yeah, shoot. I may, in fact, just not be able to have all of the things in here that I want to have in here until we expand the place a little bit. Fine, confirm. Just do it. It is more important that we get the mercenary training stuff up, right? Okay, so we're doing our research, and we're training mercenaries as fast as humanly possible, which is really all I can ask. So in the meantime, we have some heat that we could probably be managing. We could just send some valets out to handle some heat issues, because we're doing a pretty okay job on keeping our valets trained, at least. Eastern Patriot states are pretty warm right now. That is a really unattractive option, and there's no, there's no valet heat reduction in this area at the moment. That's unfortunate. Over here, we could just do combat, but honestly, I'm reluctant to drop the number of guards in the area. We almost have enough mercenaries, and I think I will, the moment we have 6, I will send them out on this one, because, like, at the moment, this is a really low heat area. We should take advantage of that. So we'll come back and check on that in a second. We're already working on a thing here, bringing in lots of cash, which is good. Because apparently these missions are also going to require a lot of cash. No valet heat reduction available there. That seems like a thing that's worth doing. Go ahead and do that. Do we have our... Nope, still no. It's also going to cost us $30,000. Alright, everyone's got a weakness. We have discovered his... It says we're close to discovering it, but that's not true at all. We knew what it was before we even started that research step. Alright, what is next? He's coming, but you're ready. When your modified high alert plays that stylin' bossa nova beat, Jubei relives his defeat, and his power is neutralized. Oh, that's how we're doing... You know what? That actually totally makes sense. That's like a real plan. I should never have doubted Zalika. Which means we are not, in fact, at this moment, about to send out all of our mercenaries. I think that's a bad idea. What's going on in here? Oh, socialites have to remove bodies, because there's just a lot of bodies to remove. At all times in my base. That's just kind of how things are. Alright, so actually, just keep training as hard as you possibly can, because some violence is going to occur. So we just got to engage the high alert. I mean, we are pulling in a lot of tourism. How much money are we making off of all this tourism? Now that I actually figured out how to set some things to scam tourists. That is not the button. That's not at all what I needed. Here we are. The cover operation. In the last 7 days has generated nearly 3,000 of your human dollars. That's not a good number. That said, we did just see a $17 drink order get paid out, so I guess that's something. That said, it would take money to fix it, and I just don't. We'll worry about it in a moment. So where is our dude? Is he coming? Is he gonna attack? Is he on his way up? Has he shown up in a cool speedboat or something? I don't know. I guess we're just waiting. We're just waiting for him to show up and fight us. Is he coming in on the cruise ship? Maybe he couldn't afford to charter his own boat. He just had to wait. Contact his travel agent. Because we're about to be at full money. I would love to get this done and then send out all those guys. Yeah, you're not wrong. My vaults are in fact almost full. Oh, also, I didn't actually build the secondary. Yep. Okay. Let's do that, shall we? So, we'll just build it in this space over here, right? I think that makes sense. So, the Brainateria. Let's construct a Brainateria, or a Brainatorium if you're from Europe. Items. For to train a technician, you must have wall space. You can't just have tools on a freestanding cabinet, obviously. There must be a wall. And then we do... Why am I doing this like this? What if we put these over here, where it makes sense for them to be, so that the room doesn't have to be as large as... What if we used space efficiently for the first time in the history of our base? Bam, look at that. It's beautiful. And then you just collapse a lot of these tiles. You just undo all of this noise. And actually, we could maybe even move this to the wall. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. That's efficient enough for right now. Alright, we'll get on that, and hopefully that will absorb money in a useful way for a second until we're ready to send out all the mercenaries. What's going on? Oh, that's just Iris just kind of rubbing her face against the tile. You know, it's very cool. It's sort of a calming sensation. It makes her feel safe. Alright, mercenaries. Hooray! Prepare to be mercenary. This space is diggable, isn't it? Maybe we could, I bet I could make this into enough space to fit that other thing in here. What if we just did that? What if we just dig this out? That sucks. That one little... Yeah, don't do that. But do, on the other hand, do this. And then once this is done, that allows me to move this thing over by one, which allows me to put this thing back down, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure. Because if we move this to here, it's not blocking anything anymore. Oh, except it makes that area untraversable. Can I just cancel the move order? No. It still interprets that as a move. Here, confirm. Nope, okay, it's still interpret. Well, whatever. Do that, and then I'll figure it out later. I'm not in the mood right now. I'm waiting for my soon-to-be henchman, who does not realize that he is my soon-to-be henchman, to show up.
Training has stalled.
Okay. Still nothing. He didn't come in on the boat. You know, maybe it's gonna take a while. Do I need to world map him? Like, do I need to invite him somehow? Maybe. I wonder if that's a thing. And if we were going to invite him, it would probably be in these Anvil provinces, right? But it sure looks like we do not actually have... All that stuff is locked down, unfortunately. Well... Maybe I am just going to go ahead and commit us to this mission. Because it'll consume a bunch of gold in a way that's actually useful. Yeah. Fine, I'll just commit the mercenaries. It's fine. I'm sure we won't need combat people to take down this dude, right? We're going to play that song, and then he's just going to get really embarrassed. Gosh, I hope. I hope that's how that actually works out in practice. This is absolutely killing me. We do need to be researching something, I suppose, even though we know that we're locked out of all of the stuff that might be interesting to us. I'm working on it. We should probably research prereqs for some of this kind of stuff, though, right? Let's do this. Let's do stats for our henchmen. We're about to have multiple henchmen, I hope. And so, with any luck, we'll be able to really take advantage of this. All right, lots of people getting marched out of the base, slowly getting de-resolved. Slowly. Nobody has ever used this area. You know, we should definitely, at the very least, like, have a door over here. This shouldn't just be open. So if they get past the one little trap area, they can just walk in for absolute free. Give me a laser wall here too. That's how we'll set that up. There we go. And that's another semi-useful expenditure of dollars, I think. Lots of training going on constantly. This area is not getting built very quickly. Whatever, they'll get to it. And still nothing. You know, if he just takes forever and never really decides to show up, that is going to be a huge issue for us, because it's preventing me from moving forward on any other side stories. So it would be cool if he did not do this thing to me that he is doing right now. Hey, I got a question. Can I move this down here? What if I did that? What if I put this in this incredibly awkward little position down here? Just shoot in the general direction of the people training to be valets. It'll teach them some things about what their life in our base is going to be like. Does that allow me? That totally allows me plenty of space. It looks terrible, but it does do the thing. Okay, I'll take it. And then, yeah, for right now, that'll be good. I sort of wonder, could we get another guard trainer in here too, actually? I think we could. These are, like, really tiny.
Your vaults are almost full.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying to find a way to use the vaults. I'm doing everything in my power. Okay, so you guys are headed out. And then I guess, you know, another thing we could do, another thing we absolutely could do, I'm at 49 power right now, is we could build out this room a little bit more. So we're going to need to build out, you know what, we're going to need to build out the power area a little bit more too. Why don't we just start with that? Why don't we just do that thing now instead of later when I'm in a panic because I have spent all of our power already? What if that was the thing that I did on account of I, care about victory? Here, dig the rest of the room out like this. Apparently there's a small chunk of undiggable rock there. Stupid undiggable rocks. And then actually we should dig this all out 3 more spaces, right? Because that'll give me room to construct another row of generators. Yes. Alright, here's how we're spending our money. So that's $139,000 right there. That'll be good for the moment. Just make that happen, and then we'll worry about this stuff afterward. Because, as we all know, the moment I start building with less than 100 spare power sitting around is the moment when disaster has struck. It is already, at that time, too late for me to do anything about it.
Your vaults are full.
They won't be full for very long.
Your vaults
And
are full.
still nothing. It's so weird. It's almost like he's not going to attack us on my timetable whenever it would be cool for him to do it. Very strange. What a concept. Well, we're back up at 7 mercenaries, so I guess let's go and commit the next part of our main world plan, and then we'll just, whenever he feels like doing the thing. Oh, we are not. Oh, you know what? It's showing some mercenaries that are already committed to the other plan, I think. So we have 3 uncommitted mercenaries, and we're not actually very close to the number of technicians we need for this either. Well, never mind then. Hold on. Yeah, we did create a serious gap in the technician training program. But it looks like that's all set now. We definitely spent a lot of money real quickly. Each one of the generators is $10,000, right? So when they start ordering the generators, you see that dip real quickly. Well, then I guess for the moment we're just in fast forward mode. Alright, 5 guard trainers, 5 mercenary trainers means we should have a pretty fast pipeline of people who should be good at using our stun pistols. We do actually seem to be controlling the investigators for the moment, which means less heat coming in from the world map from suspicion. We've built some big screens like... Oh. Hold on a second. Pause the game. Pause? I can't do that right now. Pause the game. Okay. I definitely saw a speedboat arrive. That might be our dude. Yeah, go ahead and research this too. Henchman stats are good. Somebody definitely just showed up. Is it him? Is it him?
Research has begun.
Nobody's getting out of the boat because they know we're watching. I like to imagine our camera here is a drone. It's just Lakitu. This is what he's doing now that they haven't made a Mario game in a little while. He worked real hard on Bowser's Fury, and then it's just like, they're like, well, come back in a couple years. Maybe we'll have some more work for you. Maybe we missed it? Maybe he got out already? No, nobody got out. I see you. Or maybe nothing's going to happen at all. I suppose that's possible. Maybe this is just a random... It was a drone operated. It's an unmanned vehicle. And it just crashed. It just crash landed on the island. It is currently spinning its little propeller as fast as it can, confused as to why it is not locomoting. Well, okay. I guess we're just gonna sit here and wait for a while then. Are we done sending people out? No. Alright, I don't want to queue up any more world map travel until this actually finishes, but then we should definitely, make sure we're continuing to scheme and whatnot. This is a person who is leaving via this speedboat, perhaps? Sorta kind of seems like it, huh? Why would that be the case? Why is Jeremy Bucket so important that he gets a speedboat rescue? Okay, I just very much misinterpreted what that was here for. Weird. Alright, well, whatever. So, we gotta wait for some more money to accumulate before we could even send people out on the next mission anyway. And the helicopter, of course, taking forever. Alright, let's find ourselves a place where we could make some gold. 5 workers and 5 guards, 90 heat to the region, so we will cause a lockdown if we do that. This is still a tier 1 area, huh? We have enough mercenaries. Maybe we just wait a second here. Maybe we don't commit any new plans. Because we could launch this the second we hit enough technicians. Well, sorry, and gold, but I think we're going to be there first. Yeah, maybe we just hold off for a second. So, is there something that I'm missing? It says he's coming. I think we don't have to do anything. I'm not going to bother with any of this stuff, it looks like. We'll get missions accomplished when we get missions accomplished. Most of them are not actually cash positive anyway. I could execute somebody, I guess, but like, we're still 90 minions short of being full up. It feels like a little bit of a waste. Oh, apparently we're still buying generators, huh? Well, they did at least prep all the space. So yeah, we're doing a lot of waiting at the moment. Most of the technician trainers aren't even in place yet. How on earth is that? Oh. We got a notification. Like a scary notification. The red combat type notification, and it just disappeared. Does that appear for a second whenever new investigators show up? Because I had always taken the red one here as you are fighting. But that does not, in fact, appear to be what is happening. How on earth is this stuff taking so long? Can I get a little bit of prioritization, maybe?
My attention. I'm not bossy. I'm the boss.
I don't know if that actually works, but it should. Yeah, the base is like... Stuff around the base is starting to break down because nobody will place these. I don't know why they put down all the scientist stuff first. That's definitely not... Yeah. Yeah, it's starting to be an issue. And we're just sitting here on having enough money. Like, well more than enough money. What is the problem?
A trap has been triggered.
Oh, hold on. Are you sure? None of my traps are functional. Aha. Aha. Well, unfortunately the camera's blind, so... I guess let's pull Iris over here. Iris can grab this one. Maybe.
Compliance.
Boy, I wonder how long it's going to take her to actually get over here.
Iris unit. Responding.
Okay. She is at least coming in the smarter way. Hopefully she will see this intruder and just march them out immediately.
Go ahead.
Alright. Oh, it's time. Okay. So, let's, do we get an indication of where he is at right now? Probably not. That would not be a very, like, sneaky way to do the thing, and his whole deal is he can basically teleport around and stuff. I guess let's wait until we see him and then trigger the high alert. We do have a lot of guards and a lot of mercenaries up right now. We want to make sure he is in the base proper, not out here. I don't want to be fighting him in front of the casino guests. But he doesn't actually, a quick overview would indicate that he does not seem to have appeared yet, actually. Maybe that was a notification that he is on his way. And these still are not in position. Awaiting minions. We have 116 minions. Nobody has time for the thing that I am specifically prioritizing.
A scheme has succeeded.
I'm like a little annoyed. I'm a little put out by this, honestly.
New research has been completed.
Alright, do I want to just upgrade my, like, genius stats, maybe? Yeah, that's not, like, a terrible idea. I guess. At least, if things go really sideways, the genius having a bonus vitality is probably useful. Science minion vitality is not the kind of minion vitality that you want, really. And none of this stuff leads to anything. Okay, this eventually does lead to muscle minion vitality, which does matter. So sure, let's go ahead and research this then. I wasn't thinking ahead enough, but yeah, that is valuable.
Research has begun.
God, everything is falling apart. This isn't getting built either. What is going on? Why? Do we have too many of our... Well, we have plenty of workers who are just, like, sitting around. I mean, of course we have lots of workers who are,
Training resumed.
who are set to train. Okay, stuff's happening over here. People are freaking out. There's Jubei. My dude. Can dodge your attacks. Activate high alert to make him vulnerable. I will totally do that when he gets in the base. Is he going to go this way? This is not an ideal way for him to do that. You know what I'm going to spend some money on, actually? that I'm thinking about it. Let's just group recruit. This is a thing you can always just burn a bunch of dollars on. Hopefully that'll help a little bit. I mean, we had 20-something workers in the first place. And it's not like this stuff needs to just be untyped workers, right? These could be worked by guards. No, maybe not. Okay, I can set whether they are worked by guards or not. Interesting. I don't think I want them to be, if I'm given the choice. Alright, Jubei and his dudes are coming in this way. The thing is, right now, we won't have any, we won't have a lot of guards get summoned to deal with him. I think I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till he gets closer. And maybe this would be actually an okay time to install some additional security cameras. Not that I think these will get installed, but it's reminding me that we probably ought to have cameras in these areas. Okay. And eventually, like, probably set up traps over here. They didn't, they weren't affected by any of our traps, huh? Well, I guess probably that has a little something to do with, has a little something to do with the whole base being in terrible disrepair. We could run Iris over here. I don't like just the weird trickle of minions through the hallway for absolutely no reason.
You have a command? By your command.
Yeah, alright, get over here. And honestly, I'm gonna grab... We're gonna get Zalika over here as well.
Nothing is certain but my success.
So we'll have Iris do the camera thing. Okay, hold on a second, hold on a second.
Activating optimal.
Let's reconfigure these movement orders.
I'm intrigued to
Awaiting command.
You go into
Access
security
to
network link mode,
denied.
and then we turn on high alert.
You have
Hey, all muscle minions,
seconds
we got
to
problems.
comply.
And I'm just gonna tag all of them for capture.
captured. I demand that intruder.
Yeah, let's do that.
New target. Something
Okay, I think at this point, probably everybody knows, and we can kill this and go into combat. And Zalika should definitely
Let's proceed.
try to stay here.
Iris unit.
Alright, so let's keep an eye on her, because we're going to want to reroute her power at some point. They're tough.
Search has been paused. You have a command? A henchman.
Wow.
Protocols online.
She's actually getting a little bit wrecked.
A henchman has recovered. A henchman is
You have something I want.
So we have, okay, I was going to say, we have some people coming running. I have no idea why it's so few, but I guess they're getting on it now. Okay, Iris is certainly in danger, and there's not much we can do about it. Zalika can run away when things start to get real hairy, which they absolutely are going to.
protect yourself. You
Okay, cool.
Cower before Jubei.
We did, in fact, defeat him, apparently. This is... Hold on a second. The game is running.
minions are in combat.
Collect reward. Will this just despawn his dudes? Also, that was more money than we can hold. I should have built out my lair a little bit. But, let me close this. Does this just... Yes, it seems to make his dudes just want to leave. They are now in escape mode. But we're already in combat with them. I don't know that we're going to be able to disengage on that front. So I guess, yeah, just finish the job.
Roads are full.
We'll convert him. We'll just gain some martial artists. It seems like at this point we must have it under control, right? Actually, they're not... Their health isn't going down anymore? We did drain their skill. Okay, maybe to capture you have to reduce their skill. Alright, well, we can turn this off then.
I'm thinking.
Everything's good, we're fine. So, we performed that mission.
Dictates.
And then we still don't have our dude. Is there an additional side story that must be performed with him? It doesn't look like... There's some side stories related to agents. It doesn't look like there's another one for Jubei. So I guess maybe this is just not how you get additional... Maybe this is not how you get additional henchmen. That would be a real shame. Alright, hold off a second. Let's before we do anything else, we are probably in a good position here to commit... Nope, still no technicians, right? Because there's only one technician training thing, even though there's absolutely no reason for that to be the case. Well... I guess let's go ahead and hire extensively to drop our cash on hand so that we can keep bringing in money, and then we have 89 workers in the base. 89 normal workers. There's absolutely no reason that this should not be done. And I don't know how we would affect it at this point. And we don't have enough desks for all of our cameras, and man, we do have some problems, huh? I guess let's just get this running again, and... I don't much know what the point of that story with Jubei was, aside from, I guess, making us a whole bunch of money, which is not a valuable thing. Oh, actually, you know what? We should probably have...
Let's proceed.
Zilly could get up here and fire off a repair. Because presumably we're marching some prisoners over there at the moment. Actually, yeah, there they are. We're going to want these machines to work, and if these have lost enough durability to be falling apart, then probably it's the case that the cells are close. I can probably do it like here and get everything. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now, we get over here and prioritize, and I don't even know if this works, but hopefully. Because there's so much room on this bar. You must be able to get more henchmen, right? And there's so many seats around my henchman stat restoration table. I was really excited. I thought we were really getting somewhere on that. Okay, so we're continuing to work on stuff. Let's. What are we doing next? We should do something. The layer's having some minor technical problems. We need to fix those before our systems crash, and I don't know where this is going to lead. It is a crime lord story. The man with the silver gun. I mean, Eli Barracuda is another person who was a henchman in the first game, if I'm not mistaken. So I guess we could start on another one of these crime lord stories, and hopefully eventually we will figure out how to get more henchmen, because I would love that. That would be really great. Won't be able to take on another one until this is complete. I'm a little nervous that we've unlocked a third chapter of Jubei's thing, and it'll appear in a couple of minutes, and if we commit to something else, then we won't be ready to jump on it. So I guess I'm gonna ignore that for right now. Hold on. How long are the lockdowns over here in the areas of the map where he would appear if there was a mission to recruit him? It looks like everything's unlocked again already. And it sure does not seem like there's any such mission. Okay, that's an invitation for a super agent, which is just extremely not a thing I'm into at the moment. That's just... what is this? Just money? Just make money out of scientists? You know, honestly, it's not a bad idea. One thing we definitely have is science. This would cost our only technician. Let's not do that. Oh wait, we have more than one technician. We just don't have enough, right? Yeah, we have a whole 4, an entire 4 of them. Because we do have one technician trainer. But it would be a good idea to keep upgrading these. Yeah, go ahead. we're not going to resolve the technician problem by training them one at a time. We're going to resolve it by actually getting these to be purchased. And I don't know exactly what it's going to take for that to happen, but that is what we need to do. Everything else that we've put in orders for since then has happened already. So, if a thing hasn't been purchased yet, it has a different symbol, right? Okay, it has a green if a minion is on their way. So it is currently the case that no minion is assigned to this, I think. Maybe, okay. I'm gonna sell these. I'm gonna undo these and then replace them. And maybe the problem is they just got lost in the queue somehow. Yep, now a minion is on their way.
What? Because I said
And make it snappy. She's definitely gonna need a little bit of recharge time. Okay, and we're at a place here where we actually have the minions that we probably don't need to spend a bunch of money on minion recruiting. So I guess let's build out the janitor room a little bit. There, we'll commit some money.
Captured an intruder.
Alright, so both of those personal students are in here. How are they doing on resolve? It is going to be a while. And not only is it going to be a while, but it's probably the case that we're going to have to recapture them once or twice, because that is way too much resolve. There will definitely be a breakout before they are finished with that. Okay, so this guy is going to be a problem. Where's Iris at on healing up? Is she doing okay? She is at 8. Okay. It's going to be a minute. I feel like Zalika should be able to just repair her instantly with the repair ability. I'm sure it doesn't work. But it makes a certain amount of sense, doesn't it? Okay, I think this is also never going to get built. Okay, that one didn't work. That did not jump to the top of the queue. Okay, this totally did though. This happened.
need anything? I must consider my next move.
Okay, not enough money for current build order. I'm not 100% sure how that's the case. I guess when I put these down, I didn't allow for the cost of replacing those. Like maybe we had not even paid for the original order yet. Well, whatever. We'll make plenty of money. Why can I not click on this person?
Do you see
Y'all?
that intruder? Capture them.
Actually, wait a second. You are Saber. Is Saber one of the ones that we have a mission to kill? Smash and hammer investigators. Yeah. Go ahead and just cap. Hi. Did you know you are in the worst possible place in the base for you to be? Since we're having some trouble actually getting into combat. I mean, this is a very common action movie kind of idea, right? Let's all just stand around and we'll engage the agent one by one. All minions are essentially putties. That's how that works.
Let's get another experiment requires my attention.
I'm not too stressed out about the fact that the traps are currently non-functional, because, let's be honest, the traps were never going to catch anybody anyway. But we can have Zalika repair this stuff. It is, unfortunately, going to take all of forever. Alright, while we're waiting, now that we actually have technicians training, we can probably go ahead and fire some of these. Okay, we are one technician short. Slowly but surely.
I am. Good thing I'm the smart one around here.
Oh, personal student has escaped captivity.
If logic dictates.
This is a resolvable problem. Yeah, go ahead. Open the door. See what happens.
Keep this one.
Yeah, at some point, Zalika forgot how her gun works. Obviously, I should not be engaging a martial artist in personal combat, but dude's stats were very, very poor. Alright, somebody brainwash this man. Okay, still can't do these. So that improves worker smarts, that improves other people's smarts. I mean, eventually, science minion smarts does something, right? I guess we should work on that. Okay, and then Zalika probably should not be up here. I don't know where we want her right now, though. Kind of everything in the base is equally important. And we can't just leave her on morale mode. I guess, you know what we'll do with her is, we'll finish resetting her stats. She's not actually at full. Okay. Guy is cranking away at that. So we'll be able to launch this soon. Apparently somebody else did finish training. I just gotta make sure we hit this button before the money gets eaten by something else.
Not enough gold to complete this construction.
Not a lot of not a lot of progress on the main mission today.
Steal some from the world.
I was very distracted by my desperate hopes of being able to recruit a henchman. God, can you imagine? A world in which we have another henchman. How are the interrogations going? Okay, looks like one brainwashing complete. It's a shame Iris is still out of commission. She loves brainwashing people. Alright, well I feel like we've sort of hit some kind of equilibrium. We're like, things are actually getting pretty automatic up here. We're not having to personally intervene with every wave of agents anymore. I mean, we're still having some problems with all of this stuff because we can't keep any part of our base functional. But hopefully those times are coming to an end. We have plenty of room for minions. We have plenty of room for cash, if not necessarily plenty of cash itself. Are we good on that? Is that under control? Oh, he escaped. Yeah, escaped captivity at a really bad time, right as we finished brainwashing that martial artist. Kind of impressive, though, how quickly that happened, considering that that's a level 1 agent.
Training resumed.
Okay. I wonder why this just won't, why the agents just won't do this. Wait, the martial artist was fighting the agent, and then they were not brainwashed, I guess?
We have captured an intruder.
Huh. I don't know. Weird.
We have captured an agent.
Alright, also, somebody should do this thing. I don't much like having people sitting in my cells. Oh. Okay, well.
Yes.
This seems like a problem.
To see the results.
I actually really like that we have the ability to spot repair things instead of just having to hope that our technicians will do what needs doing. Some of the other Genius's abilities are a little bit more flashy, and like obviously I would love the rocket launcher, because we've definitely had some real combat problems. But I think this is a thing that would be super annoying to have to deal with if you couldn't just deal with it yourself. Not food counters specifically, but you know, stuff being broken. Like important things. Which, presumably, you know, there are some. Like this stuff. This stuff's a good example. Yep, again. Important to take care of the stuff. How are we doing on technicians now? Are we... Okay, we're getting to reasonable values again. Which I suppose means I could just launch this other mission, right? This is going to take a while, though. Alright, maybe what I do is, for the moment,
Let's proceed.
just run over here and hit the priority button.
This is crucial to my success.
Hey, technicians, maybe repair this stuff before it breaks all the way and becomes like a serious problem. And then I'm just going to go ahead and launch that.
Has stalled.
Let's get through at least one step of the main plot here. Alright, and then
With either the minions or the train.
over here there's no money making available. These are not useful missions. We reset our heat and now we can't even do anything with it. I mean, we're not exactly desperate for cash. It's just a way of recruiting a bunch of workers. We're not really, like, desperate for that. Okay, we're currently making money here. That's why heat is so high. Go ahead and do this. Do we have a valet thing here, too? Yeah. I think we have time on that. 93 heat. Yeah, the valets should have time to get there and reset that, I think. That's a fair amount of money. Yeah, okay. It's going to take forever for all of that stuff to get done. Okay, the technicians are doing their job. Hooray!
Nothing is certain but my success.
So where do we next want to apply some repairs? It looks like the generators are all fine. Are the downstairs generators all fine? Yeah, nothing is shooting any sparks that I don't expect or anything. Maybe for the moment we don't have to do much. There's still some stuff in this room that could use repairs. I guess I could just... Yeah, I'll just step over and handle that personally. This guy's kind of working on it, but I can work on it faster.
Time to get things back on track.
Okay. It's all going swimmingly. Except for the part where I queued up 10,000 helicopter orders at the same time. But aside from that, it's all going swimmingly.
Nothing is certain but my success.
And I guess at this point we can feel pretty, secure that there's no new Jubei mission showing up in the side stories, so we can just start a new one. Yeah, I guess this. Let's just rumble with another crime lord here.
Oh, look. Another evil genius who thinks the world their chess. I'm not impressed.
This guy's voice is even quieter than everybody else's, and on top of that, he really is the spitting image of his father.
I don't need you to be impressed, merely obedient. Stand aside while I work.
Yeah, I don't think so. This is my turn here.
You mistake me, Mr. Barracuda. Your home, your empire, the gun in your hand. I can take it all, whenever I want.
There's a nice piece. But if you really think you can take it, I dare you to try.
Well, I mean, clearly we've already been successful. He doesn't even have a gun anymore. Alright, steal the silver revolver on the world stage. Where is that, and what does it require? Where do I think he would be? I have no idea. Just looking for a big glowing mission type. This is one of the part-to-part things. We already have one committed, though. We don't need to do that again. Is that it? Nope, that's invite symmetry. Well, shoot, man. Nope, that's another one of those. That's invitations. Not a big fan. Ah, here we are. Steal the silver revolver. Oh, it's just workers and valets. That's easy. Oh, except. Probably I ought to reset heat here. You know what? No, let's not do that with intel. The thing is, 20 is kind of a lot of intel. Alright, so we are very much helicopter bound at this point. We'll just let the helicopter keep doing the thing, and oh, stuff in the base is a little bit on fire, though. Oh, never mind, there's a technician. Yeah, there's a technician on that already.
Another
I'll come over here and fix this stuff, I guess. Can I get...
Good thing I'm the smart one around.
Also, is that... That is planted evidence. Get rid of that, please. I mean, not that it matters much. It's not like anybody ever goes to this part of the base anyway.
If logic dictates.
Here, we'll just put her here, where she's kind of... She's sort of central. She's able to access the top part of the base and the bottom part of the base quickly. Okay, all the prisoners are dealt with. Yep, just a lot of waiting. Oh, hey. That other thing totally moved forward, and I didn't notice. So we got our rare earth elements. Bring void into existence at last. Dig an entrance to the lowest level of the cavern. I have done that. Do I need to, like, a particular kind of room? Or what does dig an entrance to the lowest level of the cavern actually mean? So we're certainly on the lowest level of the cavern. I don't know. Maybe I just need to place another staircase? Maybe that'll fix it. Want to be able to get rid of this so badly. It's really bothering me. Yeah, maybe. Also, I didn't actually fix that problem where we don't have enough people for cameras. Can we fix that now? Is there room in here? Could I finagle space for another one of these? Probably not. We're probably pushing it with the amount of stuff that's in here already. Well, I don't really know what to do about that. Maybe... Hold on. Are these stun gun racks? No, that's not going to work. I'm wondering if we could place these a little bit more space efficiently. Now we move this to, like... here? And that makes room on this wall for one more. Cancel? Oh. That doesn't feel like a real problem. That feels like an imaginary problem. Okay. Move this to... I do wish that it would show that that's invalid, right? Like when I have the thing moused over here, if it's invalid. Well... I guess there's just not room. Like, there's no way to do this then. Because that was exactly... It just barely fit. We could just fill this space in, I guess. I can tell them to do this. Will that... No, that kills the thing. Okay. Well, and there's not any reason to make any of these changes. We are just going to need more guard room. More guard chamber. If I could put down maybe like... You know what? You know what, though? What might be good is what if we put a little guard chamber over... Just put down a little armory over here. And this one can have in it a table for guards to hang out at. And then also some more monitors. Monitoring stations. And this means that there's guards near this corridor. Will this actually work? Will they want to hang out over here? I have no idea. Stupid undiggable rock. Okay, how does this work as far as placing items? It does allow me to do some of this. And then if we're going to do this, we probably also need to put like some basic minion amenities over here. Right, it needs to be the case that people can stay over here. So like, we're going to need bedroom. Doesn't need to have lockers in it, just needs to have beds for the moment. And then I guess we should put the beds against this wall. because we're going to need to put a hole in this wall to build the more rooms. Let's get a little staff room going with some of those dinner table things that the muscle minions like. That's the wrong kind of room. Never mind. Yeah, here we go. Mess hall. Mess hall's what I want. Staff room is a different kind of thing that we will also need. Here, let's just make it like that for right now. We'll definitely want to put all of these in muscle operation mode. This will just be a muscle hangout. And then they're also going to need... They will need a staff room. This sucks. It's very inconvenient. I don't know exactly what... There's still not a lot of stuff we can build in a staff room. God. Huge. Just absolutely huge objects. Okay, that's definitely what they're hoping for. That's how I would want to live. And then we also need a thing to replenish smarts. We need an archive. And we're going to end up needing an infirmary over here too, I'm sure. This is going to be perhaps the place where an infirmary is most necessary. This sucks. This is where I want to put the infirmary. Well, we could, like, corridor? Inconvenient. I mean, it doesn't have to actually come off of the other rooms, I suppose. It could just be an additional doorway here. But whatever, this'll do. And the infirmary can be real small. Infirmaries are... That's all the wrong building type. We don't even have any large infirmary objects yet. Oh, never mind. We have a multi-gym. Okay, we didn't research a thing that passively increases stats. We researched a new building that allows them to increase their stats. Well, I don't actually care about that. I don't think we need to build any of those at all. Here, let's do that for right now. That ought to be useful.
Not enough gold to complete this construction.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. It looks like, yeah, the generators are getting purchased, so we don't need to spend money. Everything's going to be fine. Oh, are we actually... Everything's committed already? I'm impressed. Maybe our minions actually... Maybe our helicopter did increase in effectiveness somehow? So that's just going to take a while to burn this down. What else do we need to research for prerequisite reasons? We got this already. That's just minion cap. It's not very exciting. This is just additional broadcast strength at every level. So yeah, we could research that, but like, kind of who cares? We have the traps that are prereqs for other traps. Slippery floor is kind of funny though. Yeah, you know what? Go for it. Funny is good enough. And then... We only have 2 broadcast strength right now, but that's enough to upgrade a criminal network somewhere. Or, actually, to finish scouting, you know, let's just do some more scouting. We do not have any of our areas completely unlocked. And I think we have... Do we have optional objectives to finish exploring places? We have upgrade objectives. Okay. Darn it. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, let's just pick a couple to arbitrarily scout then.
Research has begun.
So dig an entrance to the lowest level of the cavern. I guess I'm just going to put down some stairs. And we'll see if that satisfies. We will create over here... What does the basement look like on this side? That is all undiggable rock for me. In fact, we're sort of expanded through the entirety of the area that we can dig down here. That's a problem.
Training resumed.
What is directly above like this? Well, we can't put a staircase there. What about over here? Yeah, it's like right in the middle of everything. Well... I mean, maybe we end up deleting something so that we can do this, because otherwise I don't... Otherwise I don't know how we're going to.
A new criminal network has been established.
Yeah, we may have to, we may have to break something so that we can get the game to recognize that we have already dug an entrance to the lowest level of the cavern. Is there any more text? Maybe just digging 12 more squares down here would work. Like, let's try that. Let's give a dig order. I don't know what I want to... Here, we'll just dig some corridor. Dig me a 4x3 corridor and see if that works. And also this will give us access to this gold in a minute here, if we want to go get that gold. Okay, all that stuff's going on. Are we really, like... We're at gold cap? Have we put these things up? No, not like nothing has been finished over here. Confirm. Let's just speed hire some workers then. Because like this is going to be an expensive build order. It's going to take a little while for this to be ready. We should also probably, if we're going to have a guard post right here, there should be a camera right outside, right? I know we have a camera there, but, you know, in case. Alright, so all that stuff's got to get done. We should have Zalika... Oh, no, never mind. I was going to say we can prioritize this, but it's already done, and yeah, it sure isn't helping. Huh. I bet it's stairs. I bet what will set this off is stairs. So let's try to find a place to put some stairs. I could de-vault this tiny little vault here, make it so that there's no vault on the first level and it's really hard for anybody to get into our vaults. You know, we haven't actually had a problem with this, but I know for sure in the first game there were some agent types who tried to get to your vault to steal your gold. So maybe we just de-zone this area. Where are we on the basement level here? Right there. That's not a bad idea. And then we have like an entrance to the lower minion recharge station. I don't hate that. Let's do that. Alright, so let us sell these gold pallets. And then rezone this area as a corridor. You can sell the door, that's fine. The problem was that this little space here can't be that. Okay. And then... place for me... Wait, are stairs not a corridor room type item? How do stairs work? So when we place stairs over here, we had to create corridor space for them. Have I already forgotten how to stairs? I think I have. They're not decor. I'm really not placing any decor anywhere. Oh no, they're right, or perhaps they're right there. You're just looking right at them. How about that? So I think we can put it down in the corner here, right? Connect down. Yeah. And then just build some corridor space. It's right there. That seems fine. And do I want to connect this? I mean, it gives quick access to this area, but I don't know if I want, like, agents to have quick access to this area necessarily. I'm really trying to just cancel this. I don't know why it's got to be so difficult. Okay, confirm. So do that, and then, out of curiosity, if I issue the dig order that gets all this gold, that is only a net plus 5,000. Well, whatever, go get it, I guess. It feels very dungeon keeper-y to dig out the seams of gold in the world, and so I want to. But we're going to have to expand our lower vault, or perhaps create a secondary vault or something. For right now, I'm going to just expand the lower vault. I am a little reluctant to to dig out too much area near the genius's lair, because I don't know if we may need in the future. Is there enough room for one of these? No, not quite. I don't know if we'll need to install more space in that room. But for right now, we can do this. Alright. Gosh, I sure hope that staircase does the thing, because if it doesn't, we're in a lot of trouble here. I don't know how we will fix that.
Optional objective complete.
Oh, really? What did I do? Okay, sure, that's true. I did put down a new barracks. Or, sorry, it's on the first level.
New optional objective available.
Okay, slowly, we are working through all this. I mean, it's a big job. I definitely want these to get placed. Oh, no, okay, I can set the mode right now. Yeah, I definitely want to set these to be operated by muscle. This is an area where, theoretically, we should rarely need anybody but muscle minions to be.
Your vaults are full.
We are still a little bit short on minions. Let's just spend some cash here real quick. And how is the heat over here? This generates 40. So we really do just want to let this go all the way down. It's just taken forever. Whatever, it's fine. So we're working on that. We're hopefully working on that. And then I don't know what to do with the rest of this space. We should do something with it. Alright, fingers crossed. Uh-oh. Well... Oh, okay, but the stairs part of it has not been placed yet. Maybe that's the part that will fire this. Because it is a 4x3, right? I think. So it does make sense that it would say 0 of 12, if that's what it is. Awaiting minions. Can't afford to buy these stairs, $5,000 with our current budget. That's apparently not how numbers work. Well, hopefully they'll get this sorted quickly, because I'm actually kind of dying over here. Ooh, spotting power 7. What does that mean? I don't actually know what spotting power is.
Your scientists have discovered something.
Hold on. Nobody spend money for a second here. We actually have people doing the thing. The cameras might actually be functional. For the first time in the history of our base. Okay. That's all wonderful news. Alright, somebody is actually working on this. Happy to see that. Let's all just take a moment and scrub our brains. Look at it, it's so beautiful. The chair is always watching you. You are never free from the chair. And everybody's into it. That's very comforting. You know, I wouldn't want to live without the chair. That's my deal. That's how I always feel about these things. Okay, so now that's been placed and we didn't get the... Well, maybe they would accept just digging onto a new level of the... I'm concerned that this may be, like, broken in a way that's completely unfixable. I'm going to put in another staircase that goes up this time. Yeah. Confirm. Let's see if that fixes it. And if not, then we're doomed. we're in some very serious trouble. And I will just look for some solutions online. Why am I seeing there's a star here? But it seems to be indicating that? Oh, they want... Okay. I misunderstood. They want me to dig out this space. This can happen. It's gonna be weird, though. We'll just move this to the basement. This particular console can go here. Confirm. Okay, well, now we have a plan for a staircase that goes upstairs, which actually I'm, like, totally happy with. What is that? Just an innocuous toolbox? I don't believe in innocuous toolboxes. They meant, like, to the lowest level. Actually, hold on, where does that go? Okay.
Broadcast strength has run out.
These squares go down to the vault. Well, I mean, we can reconfigure this space. Maybe it's not a big deal. Okay, and that is in fact working. I'm actually really curious what we need this for. Because this big... Okay, yeah, let's see what happens. We gotta end this episode at some point, but I really want to know what they're going to want us to do here.
Task complete.
Oh. So spatially, that's certainly not there, right? That doesn't really... Okay. Well, we've built stage 1 of the real void, like the big one. This dish allows anyone with any technology to connect to it. From there, they can connect to anyone else anywhere in the world. The things you'll learn. Alright, well, I guess let's go ahead and check out Void's systems. Let's see if this works. It's remarkable that I didn't have to pay anything for this. It was just... it was teleported here by aliens or something. Alright. I think that is probably where we're going to leave it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I am so glad that this did not turn out to be screwed up in a completely unrecoverable way. The relief that I'm feeling right now is almost indescribable. When you come back next time tomorrow, I guess we're, like, just here and now, starting our plan to take over the world in earnest. And we'll see you then.